Hi guys. The youngest boy picked out this 979, the standard model with the 390 in it. And while it's still shiny and nice and new, I thought I'd just show you what I did to it. We have quite a few of these now. Those are all mine, and the boy is used to racing them and stuff, so he knew this is what he wanted. He didn't want the B model with the big 540 because those really throw themselves around and they're really a big challenge to drive. So this is what he got. So first thing I do, these are known to get dirt in the spur gear and the pinion and make some noise and stuff. So first thing I do, I take 4 screws out of the brace and 1 out of this cover, and I put car grease all on the edges underneath every place it meets up, like to the motor mount, and then put a little bit of grease on the pinion and the spur gear, and then I put it back together. And then the dirt, because we race these off-road, we have a track in our backyard, the dirt will stick to the grease and it won't go in the gears, because this buggy, first day I had it, dirt got in the spur gear and click, 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 little pebbles and stuff, and the same thing with the truck. So when I cleaned it, took it apart and cleaned it up, and it's not a perfect seal, and you don't want to use Permatex or something like that, but just car grease and takes care of that. And then the shocks do hold oil, but they only put a little bit in at the factory just so that they're not squeaking and stuff, so that it lubes it up. I don't have any fancy shock oil. I just have 80-90 gear lube for like axles on trucks, the differentials and stuff. I just put that in there. I got like a little ketchup bottle with the nozzle, just undo the little pivot ball, spin off the cap, and I fill it up and down a few times to get the air bubbles out. And that's about all I do. Grease and then oil up these shocks. These things are fast. I just GPS'd, the rally car is actually the short course truck. I just for fun put a rally car body on it for bashing it and stuff. But I GPS'd it on a 2S battery, and I got 42 kilometers per hour. And with stock electronics, this thing has the stock little receiver. It's a little 390 motor. I have a little 3S battery that just barely fits in there. And on the GPS, I got 53 kilometers per hour, and it did not smoke the ESC, and I've ran it many times like that. So yeah, these things are fast out of the box. If you want to go slow, we got a whole collection of PXtoys, and they got some cool body styles now, the Jeep Wrangler, and then they got a little miniature rock racer, and then the old Speed Pioneer, and similar motor. It's a 380 motor, but they're slow. And the differentials blow in them all the time. I keep them right in stock. And then the gear or differential gear cover snaps off where the shock mounts and stuff on it, and the little control arm mounts on it. So I don't really love them. They're okay for the boys, and they got some cool looks to them, but we got a wrench on them all the time. So far, I have never put a differential in any of the WLtoys. I even got the bigger ones. I got the bigger rock racer, and then I got its brother, the short course truck. I've not done differentials or hardly anything in them. Now on the buggy, this is the big B model. I added a fan. I added a heat sink. I twisted the lower control arms to give them caster, so it's higher in the front, lower in the back to help make them track a little better. And I put just some aluminum adjustable tie rod links on it, because they do come towed out and all kinds of stuff. Just try to make it go a little straighter down the road. But then when it does crash and it cartwheels, it'll bend these aluminum rods. So on this one for the boy, we're just going to keep it all plastic. It's so flexible. So far, we haven't broke any of those. Same thing with this B truck. I love this thing. It's so much fun. I did the twisted A-arms, so high speed it will track a little better. These on GPS, I got 58 kilometers per hour on the factory stock 2S battery. I've seen some guys hit 60 all stock. So they're so fast. They're faster than some of the brushless bigger trucks. I saw the Toronto RC guy race one of these against his brushless buggy, and this beat it no problem. I'm got a ZD Racing on order now, a big 1/10 monster truck brushless. And with the 2S that it comes with, I see the guys are getting only 42 kilometers per hour GPS. When they throw in a 3S, it jumps way up. It was, I don't know, 55, 56 kilometers per hour. But still, these little buggers, you know, these are doing that on the factory 2S. So yeah, these are a lot of fun. Even though they're not new models anymore, I still think they're the most fun. They're kind of like a video game. If you think you can drive a regular RC car, this is the next level. It's a challenge because when you punch it, that big 540 motor, it kicks it one way. When you let off the throttle, it kind of kicks it the other way. Plus, it's a short wheelbase. Front wheels and back wheels aren't very far apart, and it's hopping down the road, and it's jumping all around. So they're a challenge. If you're good with these things, you can embarrass the guys with the big fancy brushless. You can pass them up like nothing, but you have to have a lucky run because otherwise you usually end up in a ditch or something. They're kind of squirrely no matter what you do to them. And then just another comparison, these are GPtoys. They're bigger, 1/12 scale, 390 motors, but they're slow from the factory. These little things run circles around them, but these do take 3S. I put on Dean's connectors on them and put my little 3S battery, and that makes them faster, but they're only two-wheel drive. Blows differentials to a year in each one at least. And I haven't seen upgrade ones yet. They're always just plastic, and then they come dry. You got to grease them, take the differential apart, and grease those little spider gears and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. The best ones, I think, are these little guys. They're just so much fun, and they're portable. When we go on vacation, we bring them along in the car, and then we run them around at the hotel and stuff. Something to do when we're, relaxing, and they're just a blast. So next up, we'll do a little run video. We'll let the boy show what it can do. He's pretty good with it, and even though they're not new, I just want to do another video just to show you guys how much I like them. If you want something that's really nice, that of course is this WL 1/14 buggy. It's the 144001. They come with the 550 motor. Mine was kind of slow out of the box, so I put in a 540 motor from like one of those 1/18 I just showed you, the 979B, and now it's going 60 kilometers per hour on GPS, just like what the box says. So yeah, but it's almost boring because it drives so perfect. It goes in a straight line. It rides so good. Yeah, you can beat all your buddies with it because it's a perfect driver, but we still like these little guys because these guys are a challenge and they're squirrely and everything else. But yeah, parts are available easy. Upgrades are available easy, so they're a blast. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys can subscribe. I'll keep doing affordable RC cars. Like I said, ZD Racing is coming. I've watched a lot of videos on those. They break pretty often, so I also have differentials coming for those, some control arms. But it's a kit. I'm putting in my Dumbo RC radio system, my own ESC and stuff like that, because their radios I see have problems. Two different people, the RC Sailors, they did a big 1/10 buggy. It only went like whatever, 30, 40 feet. It was out of range. And then RC Girl, she had the stadium truck and the thing kept cutting out. So I'm just eliminating their problems with the radio, and I'll be doing the my own stuff in it. But yeah, it's still going to blow differentials. I'll pack them full of grease right away before I run it, and I got some on order. But yeah, you guys can subscribe, and we'll keep doing affordable stuff. I used to have Traxxas and Kyosho and stuff. That's when I lived in the U.S. Now I retired to the Philippines. You can't even afford those things over here. They're the same price as a real motorcycle. It's crazy. So now I just do these Chinese brands, and as long as you can get parts, they're fine. So thanks.
2, 1, go. 2, 1, go. 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 1, go.
'Okay, you guys saw the races. They all have 2S batteries in them. Those little PXtoys, they're a little older and they're getting hard to control. They're pretty squirrely and stuff. And then the bigger yellow GPtoys that used to come, or it came with a 9.6, but it was just NiCad batteries. So, like AA batteries. So that doesn't really release a whole lot of power. It's actually just as fast with a 7.2 LiPo, but it has more power. But it looked like I was sleeping at the line with that one. When I pull the trigger, it has a little delay in it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what these little WLs do. Even the base model with the 390 that has a big pinion gear on it right from the factory, and it really is fast against its competition. So hopefully you guys can subscribe, and I pretty much specialize in the affordable RC stuff, so thanks a lot for watching.